don't want nobody to sorry for me. You see them tears when me just shed are tears of joy, not sorrow. Not sorrow. Tears of joy. God know me still hungry inside. And I'm working on my hungriness. Because sometimes people do things so you can't get it the way you want to do. So I'm hungry. And all the people. Yes, as I said, I had to cut off the video because the cold breeze that blew up hungriness inside. At 2 to 3 years now, I look a little extra brown because of the selfie. The selfie lights. I'm a brown so. But it's make sure that the selfie something make me look a brown like this. It's fine. Can make my sister them brown just like this. Or even browner than this. So no problem if me brown. Can make my father's side brown. You understand? As I said before, sometime I'm going to hear a little outburst from me. Because I'm still getting over the ridicule. And you know sometimes people that do your things and you can't even get to drape them and shot them to box and do all kind of things. It get to your nerve. Because sometime in life people do your things and it better if them just come in front of you and just fight it out instead of just argue. So I still have a little anger in me towards all I know who mess with me on social media and talk about me on a daily basis. I still have an anger. That's why you see me will come and cuss me up my body water. I mean I apologize for it. I mean I take back nothing. When me ready to go back in the church for repent, the only somebody me I bend down to I apologize to is ask God forgiveness. Nobody. Nobody at all. Just to make that clear. I ain't taking back jack. As long as we not discriminate nobody boy and talk about no sexual gender or anything like that. And then the people are not trouble people. You understand me? So enough time when you even come on Facebook and trouble gay and lesbian and all them sort of something, especially gay, not even lesbian. Those people not trouble people like them people not trouble people that mind their business. It's only we as heterosexual and certain people go around and trouble people. Because someone don't know themselves. And someone don't want to be a woman. I want to can't be a woman because I'm ashamed to be a woman. But we all know we're on a behavioral situation. We see the woman in our own. So might as well just go out and start wear drawers and some skirt and blouse. And fix up on herself. Because someone don't want to be a woman so bad. But because of society, I'm afraid, but this is America. We're not got to let out on a dream and an aspiration. And if you don't want to turn into a woman, you just turn into a woman. Instead of trouble people on social media. It's as simple as that. So when I cry, it is tears of joy. That's what I'm crying for. Because all the ridicule you give me is going to make me very stronger in the future. Because I'm going to remember the ridicule. I'm going to remember the things that said to me. So whatever I have to do in my life to come, I'm going to remember. So my enemy can't shame. I'm going to use those words. And every time I have to do something, I remember them name calling. I remember them letting down they want to tell me. To come back and bite on the ass. That's what I'm going to do. So people, as you can see, Marcia came out and she talked about all what she been going through on social media for the past 2 years. Now people, how many of us here on social media can truly said, I've met Marcia in real life? And just the way you see her on social media, if you don't want to call her bagger, if you don't want to call her say she cuss too much, if you don't want to call her say she aggressive, how many people on social media can honestly say, I've met Marcia in a real life, and that's exactly how she stay?
I'm sure none of you guys can say that. People, you got to learn to get to know people for yourself. Don't just run with what image you see on social media. Social media is not a real world. Marcia is an entertainer. She's a comedian. She gives joke. Part of her jokes and part of her comedic act is all about cussing the bad with them. And you same people on social media love when she come and cuss up the dirty bad with them. Because that is the time when I see our page full. It can reach from 100 to all 800 to 1,000 in no time when she's cussing up the bad word them. So you can't use the bad word them against her to say that's the reason why I don't like her. You guys have never met her in real life, so you can't say me meet her in her real life and she cussed me out and she was terrible and she was a reggae tiger and me not like her. None of you cannot honestly say that. So obviously your views of Marcia is only what you see on social media, and it's only what other people saying about her and what other people write up in comments about her. Is that really the way to learn to get to know someone? Through a comment? Through somebody else's eyes? No. So as long as she haven't done anything to you personally, she haven't cursed you out personally, she haven't disrespected you personally, then why keep coming on the woman's page and continue to disrespect her and downgrade her and call her all kind of names? People, get to learn people for yourself. The relationship they may have with someone else is not the same relationship they may have with you. If she disrespects somebody else, let them deal with that. Let them argue that out. Let them work that out. Excuse me. But to come on social media and continue to bash this lady and disrespecting her for the past 2.5 years, all because of what? Because she made a play review 2 years ago? A play review that she gave her honest opinion about, and we all have an opinion, and everybody's opinion should be respected. What have she done to you personally? Ask yourself that every time you go to type something negative about this woman or disgrace or disrespect or cuss this woman out. Before you type that first letter, ask yourself, what did this woman do to me personally? And if you cannot answer that question, then refrain from writing that negative comment. Sit back, relax, enjoy her show, or just simply scroll past her. I mean, enough is enough. You may say, oh, but everybody else on social media get bashed and everybody else get talked about and everybody else get disrespected. We're not talking about everybody else because everybody is different. Everybody take things differently. Some people can take the lemon and make it into a great jug of lemonade. Some people could take that same lemon that you dish out to them and make themselves a great big jug of lemonade. And others cannot do that. Others do not operate that way. Others operate differently. They may take negative remarks and they may internalize it. And you don't know what it may do to that person. Thank God Marcia appears to be a very, very strong woman because she's been surviving the ridicule all these years. So people, before you write that negative comment about this lady, Marcia, to me, I've seen her, I observe her, and I've met her in real life. Marcia is the nicest, kindest person you could ever meet in your life. She has a very, very smart, very, very good heart, very kind-hearted spirit. You may not see that on social media. It may not come across to you that way on social media because of the way maybe she's speaking, maybe the way she curses, or maybe the way she, do her comedic acts, or maybe, the things she say out of her mouth, and the way she comes out with her strong opinions. But people, meet her in real life. Judge her from what you see in real life. Talk to her, vibes with her, and you will get to know the real Marcia. And once you get to know the real Marcia, I promise you, and I guarantee you, your mind will change from the negative image that you have of her. Come on, guys. Enough is enough now. It's affecting her. I don't see her come out and bother anybody. She comes out, she give her joke, she sing her karaoke, she cooks. She does all that thing on social media, and she tried to stay in her own lane. Will she have opinion at times about certain subject? Yes, we all do. We all do that. Are you going to hate and bash everybody that comes out in front of that camera and speak their mind and give their honest opinion on things? Are we going to go around and just continue to bash people? No, you cannot do that. How many of you, even in the workplace, you're new on the job, you don't know anybody there, but the minute you hear that this coworker and that coworker is terrible, don't have nothing to do with them, don't talk to them, and they say all kind of manner of evil about that coworker. And because you don't take the time to actually get to know your coworker, you also start to refrain yourself from that person. You yourself find yourself talking really bad about that person. But if you had given it an honest chance and got to really know that coworker, that could have been the best asset in your life. That coworker could become a very good asset in your life. But you missed that opportunity because you're so busy listening to what everybody else say about that person, and you didn't take the time to personally get to know that person. Guys, I always put myself in that because I am not perfect. I myself have judged people off of what other people have said. And when I really got to know that person for myself, that person is my best friend even up until today. They became the greatest asset in my life. They became my greatest supporter in my life. And if I did not take the time and the opportunity to get to know them on a personal level, I would have never known that they're capable to be the type of person they are. So let's start get to know people for ourselves. Don't just watch what they look like and what they sound like on social media. Reach out to them. If you have if you have any kind of doubt in your mind and you say, okay, I want to support this person, but I heard they're a scammer, or I want to support this person, but I heard they're a thief or they're a liar. If you really honestly want to know the truth for yourself, we are all grown people. Pick up that phone, go in their inbox, try to get to know them for yourself, and then make an honest decision on which way you want to move forward. So, Marcia, I myself is going to say I am very proud of who you have become. And I see where you're growing and growing and growing every single day as far as, your spirituality goes, as far as trying to be, a lot more respectful on social media. And I know you're not doing it for them, Marcia. I know you're doing it for yourself. Because I know your aim and goal is to get closer to God, and you cannot do that in being, taking everything personal on social media and let them affect you the way they do, and you come out and you curse and do what you do. I know that's not who you want to be, and I know that's not who you are. And I know for a fact you're not doing it for them, but you continue to do it for yourself. And I'm very proud of all your accomplishments. I'm very thankful for all the different encouragement that I see you have given to many of us as women and as single mothers and single women on social media. You are more valuable to them than you would ever know. And just keep being you. Don't never change. Continue to be you. Because the only person that you have to please is God himself. And as long as God is pleased with you, it is all well. So guys, that's all I have to say. Let's just give this woman some respect. She's not coming out at you. She's not disrespecting you. She's not bothering you. She'll forever try to stay in her lane. Let's allow her to continue to do that and keep her in your prayer. Instead of bashing her, pray for her. So you guys have a great day, great afternoon, have a good night, a good morning. All depends on what part of your world you're in today. And let love live and not hate. Don't forget, subscribe, share, hit that like button, become a member, and you also have the super thanks. Have a good day.